Pierrot, a macaroon. I cannot live without a macaroon.
My only love, you are so intense. Is it Tuesday, Columbine? I'll kiss you if it's Tuesday.
It is Wednesday, if you must know. Is this my artichoke or yours?
Ah, Columbine, as if it mattered. Wednesday. Would be Tuesday then. Tomorrow, by any chance.
Tomorrow will be... No, Pierrot, that isn't funny.
I thought it rather nice. Well, let us drink some wine and lose our heads and love each other.
Pierrot, don't you love me now?
Ah, what a woman. How should I know? Pour me some wine. I'll tell you presently.
Oh, Pierrot, do you know? I think you drink too much.
Yes, I dare say I do. Or else too little. It's hard to tell. You see, I'm always wanting a little more than what I have. Perhaps a little less. There's something wrong, my dear. How many fingers have you?
How should I know? It always takes me one hand to count with the other. Oh, it's too confusing. Why?
Why? I am a student, Columbine, and search into all matters.
La, indeed. Count them yourself, then.
No. Or rather, nay. 'Tis of no consequence. I am become a painter suddenly, and you impress me. Ah, yes, 6 orange bullseyes, 4 green pinwheels, and 1 magenta jelly roll. The title as follows, Woman Taking in Cheese from Fire Escape.
Well, I like that. So that's all I've meant to do.
Hush! All at once I am become a pianist. I will imagine you in sound on a new scale without tonality. Vivace senza tempo senza tutto. Title, Uptown Express at 6 o'clock. Pour me a drink.
Pierrot, you work too hard. You need a rest. Come out into the garden and sing me something sad.
Don't stand so near me. I am become a socialist. I love humanity, but I hate people. Columbine, put on your mange, child. Your hands are cold.
My hands are not cold.
Oh, I am sure they are, and you must have a shawl to wrap about you and sit by the fire.
Why, I'll do no such thing. My hands are as hot as a spoon in a teacup.
Columbine, I'm a philanthropist. I know I am because I feel so restless. Do not scream, it would be worse for you.
Pierrot, my vinaigrette. I cannot live without my vinaigrette.
My only love, you are so fundamental. How'd you like to be an actress, Columbine? I am become your manager.
Why, Pierrot, I can't act.
Can't act? Can't act. La, listen to the woman. What's that to do with the price of furs? You're blonde, are you not? You have no education, have you? Can't act. You underrate yourself, my dear.
Yes, I suppose I do.
As for the rest, I'll teach you how to cry, and how to die, and all the other little tricks, and the house will love you. You'll be a star by 5 o'clock. That is, if you will let me pay for your apartment.
Let you? Why, that's a good one. Ha, ha, ha. But why?
Why? What's that, my dear? I cannot say. It's just a matter of form.
Pierrot, I'm getting tired of eating caviar and peacock's livers. Isn't there something else that people eat? Some humble vegetable that grows in the ground?
Well, there are mushrooms.
Mushrooms? Oh, that is so... Oh, I had forgotten. Mushrooms. Oh, I cannot live without mushrooms. Oh, how do you like this gown?
Not much. Tired of gowns that have the waistline about the waist, and the hem around the bottom, and women with their breasts in front of them. Suit in the hair. Where does one go from here?
Here's a persimmon, love. You always liked them.
I am become a critic. There is nothing I can enjoy. However, set aside, I'll eat between meals.
Pierrot, do you know? Sometimes I think you're making fun of me.
My love, by yon black moon, you wrong us both.
There isn't a sign of a moon, Pierrot.
Of course not. Moon's just a word to swear by. Mutton. Now there's something you can lay the hands on and set the tooth in. Listen, Columbine, I always lied about the moon. And you. Food is my only lust.
Well, eat it then, for heaven's sake, and stop that silly noise. I haven't heard the clock tick for an hour.
It's ticking all the same. If you were a fly, you would be dead by now. And if I were a parrot, I could be talking for 1,000 years. Hello? What's this, for God's sake? Say, what do you mean? Get off the stage and pinch yourself. You're walking in your sleep.
I never sleep.
Well, anyhow, clear out. You don't belong on here. Wait for your own scene. What do you think this is, a dress rehearsal?
Sir, I am tired of waiting. I will wait no longer.
Well, but what are you going to do? The scene is set for me.
True, sir, yet I can play the scene.
Your scene is down for later.
That too is true, sir, yet I play it now.
Oh, very well. Anyway, I am tired of black and white. At least I think I am. Yes, I know I am. I know what I'll do. I'll go and strum the moon, that's what I'll do. Unless, perhaps, you can never tell I may be, tired of the moon. Well, anyway, I'll go find Columbine, and when I find her, I will address her thus, a he Pierrette. There's something in that.
You, Thrisis, Corden, where are you?
Sir, we are in our dressing rooms.
Come out and do the scene.
You are mocking us. The scene is down for far later.
That is true, but we will play it now. I am the scene.
Sir, we were counting on this little hour. We said, here is an hour in which to think a mighty song and sing a trifling song and look at nothing. And behold, the hour, even as we spoke, is over, and the act begun, under our feet.
Sir, we are not in the fancy to play the play. We had thought to play it later.
And besides, this is a setting for a farce. Our scene requires a wall. We cannot build a wall out of tissue paper.
We cannot act a tragedy with comic properties.
Try it and see. I think you'll find you can. One wall is like another, and regarding the matter of your insufficient mood, the important thing is that you speak the lines and make the gestures. Wherefore I shall remain throughout and hold the prompt book. Are you ready?
Sir, we are always ready.
Play the play.
How gently in the silence, Corden, our sheep go up the bank. They crop a grass that's yellow where the sun is out and black where the clouds drag their shadows. Have you noticed how steadily, yet with a slanting eye, they graze?
As if they thought of other things. What do you say, Thrisis? Do they only question where next thus they pull? Or do their far minds draw them thus vaguely north of west or south of east?
One cannot say. The little black lamb wears its burdocks as if they were a garland, have you noticed? Purple and white, and drinks the bitten grass as if it were a wine.
I've noticed that. Thrices, what do you say? Shall I make up a song about a lamb that thought himself a shepherd?
Why, yes. Why, no. I have forgotten my line.
I know a game worth 2 of that.
Oh, yes. I know a game worth 2 of that. Let's gather rocks and build a wall between us and say that over here belongs to me and over there to you.
Why, very well. And you shall not come upon my land unless I say you may.
Nor you on mine. And if you would, 'twould be the worse for you.
Now that is a wall a man may see across but not attempt to scale.
An excellent wall.
Oh. Come, let us sit alone for a little while and lay a plot where we may outdo each other.
A he Pierrette.
My name is Columbine. Leave me alone.
Corden, after all, and in spite of the fact that I started it myself, I do not like this so very much. What is to say I don't want you on my side of the wall? It's a silly game. I'd much prefer to make the little song you spoke of making earlier about the lamb, you know, who thought himself a shepherd. What do you say?
I've forgotten my line.
How do I know this isn't a trick?
Oh yes. How do I know this isn't a trick to get upon my land?
Corden, you know it is not a trick. I do not like the game, that is all. Come over here, or let me come over there.
It's a very clever trick to get upon my land.
Oh, very well. And to think, I never knew a sillier game.
Sorry, just a minute. All the water is on your side of the wall, and the sheep are thirsty. I hadn't thought of that.
Oh, hadn't you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is I can play a game as well as you can. And if the pool is on my side, well, then it's on my side.
You mean you'd let the sheep go thirsty?
Well, they're not my sheep. My sheep have water enough.
Your sheep? You are mad to call them. Yours? Mine? They are all one flock. Bryces, you can't mean to keep the water from the sheep just because they happen to be grazing over here instead of over there when we set up the wall?
Oh, can't I? Wait and see. And if you try to lead them over here, you'll wish you hadn't.
I wonder how it happens all the water is on your side of the wall. I bet you had your eye out for all this, my innocent friend, when I said, let's make a song, and you said, I know a game worth 2 of that.
Corden, you know I never thought of anything of the kind. Don't you?
I do not.
Don't you?
I suppose so. Oh, Bryces, let's drop this. What do you say? We seem to be forgetting it's only a game. A very serious game it's getting to be when one of us is willing to let the sheep go thirsty for the sake of it.
I know it, Corden.
But
But
how do I know?
Oh, yes. But how do I know this isn't a trick to water your sheep and get the laugh on me?
You can't know. That's the difficult thing about it. You can't be sure. You have to take my word for it. And I know just how you feel. But one of us has to take the risk, or else. Can't you see? This game goes on forever. It's terrible when you stop to think about it. Versus for the first time, I feel like this wall is actually a wall come between us and shutting me away from you. I do not know you anymore.
Oh, Gordon, don't say that. I'm willing to drop it all if you will. Come over and water your sheep. It's an ugly game. I hated it from the first. How did it start?
I do not know. I do not know. I think I'm afraid of you. I've never set eyes on you before. You are a stranger to me. Come over and water my sheep, indeed. They'll be more thirsty than they are now before you start confusing them with yours and fixing them up with yours and calling them yours and trying to keep them.
Glummy, I want my hat.
Take it and go.
Take it and go, indeed. Is this my hat or isn't it? Is this my scene or not? Take it and go. You know you two are awfully funny.
Gordon, my friend, I'm going to leave you now and whittle me a pipe or sing me a song or go to sleep. When you have come to your senses, let me know.
Why, what is this? Red stones and purple stones and stones stuck full of gold? The ground is covered in gold and purple stones. I'm glad the wall was up before I found them, or else I would have had to share them. But they all belong to me. Unless none here. None here. None here. They all belong to me.
How curious. I thought the little black lamb came up and licked my hair. I saw the wool about its neck as clear as anything. Must have been a dream. The little black lamb's on the other side of the wall, I'm sure. Hello. What have you got there, Gordon?
Jules,
Jewels? And wherever did you find them?
over here.
You mean to say you found them by digging around in the ground for them?
No, Garces, I found them by digging down for water for my sheep.
Gordon, come to the wall a minute, won't you? I want to talk to you.
I haven't the time. I'm making a necklace out of redstone.
I'll give you all the water you want for one of those red stones, if it's a
Water?
good one.
Water, what for?
Why, for your sheep.
My sheep? I'm not a shepherd.
Your sheep are dying of thirst.
Man, haven't I told you I haven't the time to be worried about a few untidy brown sheep full of burdocks? I'm a merchant, that's what I am, and I set my mind to it, dare I say, I could be an emperor. Wouldn't I be a fool to spend my time watching a flock of sheep go up a hill when I have these to play with, when I have these to think about? I can't make up my mind whether to buy a city and have 1,000 beautiful girls bathe me and and be happy until I'm dead, or build a bridge and name it the Bridge of Cordon, and then be remembered until after I'm dead?
Cordon, come to the wall, won't you? I want to tell you something.
Hush, be off, be off. Go finish your nap.
Cordon, listen, if you don't want your sheep, then give them to me.
Be off. Go finish your nap. A red one and a blue one, and give you my sheep, did you say? What do you take me for, a fool? I have a lot of thinking to do, and while I'm thinking, the sheep might as well be over here than over there. Red one and, a blue.
But they will die.
Green one and, a white one.
Maybe I have some jewels on my side.
Red one. Maybe, but I don't think so. The rock isn't very wide, you see. It stops before it gets to the wall. Oh.
I see.
Pierrot, look, there's the moon.
Nonsense.
Sing me an old song, Pierrot. Something I can remember.
Columbine, your mind is made of crumbs, like an escallop of oysters. First, a layer of crumbs, and then an oystery taste, and then a layer of crumbs.
I find no jewels. But I wonder what the root of this black weed were to do to a man if he were to taste it. I've seen a sheep die with the stalk still drooling out of its mouth. It would be a speedy remedy, I should think, for a festering pride and feverish ambition. It has a curious root. I think I'll hack it into little pieces. First, I'll give me a drink, and then I'll hack it into little pieces as small as dust to see what the color is on the inside. The pool is very clear. I see a shepherd standing on the brink with a red cloak about him. 'Tis I.
Hello, Thyrsis. What are you doing?
Digging for gold?
I'll give you all the gold you want if you give me a bowl of water. If you don't want too much to say.
Oh, so it's different, isn't it? When you want a drink for yourself?
Of course it is!
Okay, a bowl of water. Let me see. Come back in an hour, Cordon. I'm busy now.
Thyrsis, I'll give you a bowl of jewels, and if you give me a bowl of water, I'll bring it back here.
Be off. I'm busy. Wait! Bring me the finest stones you have. I'll bring you a drink of water presently.
A bowl of jewels is a lot of jewels.
I wonder if it has a bitter taste.
There has to be one or two that I've grown fond of throwing them one hand into another.
I hope it doesn't taste too bitter. Just at first.
A bowl of jewels is far too many jewels to give away and never get back.
He wouldn't notice. He's thirsty. He'll gulp it down and never notice.
There ought to be some way I can get them back again. I could give him a necklace and then snatch it back after I'm done. As for the necklace,
Come get your bowl of water, Corden.
as for such a gift, I will give you more than a bowl of jewels. I will give you 3 long necklaces, my friend. Come closer.
I'll hold the bowl till you've drunk it all.
Then hold it still. For every drop you spill, I'll have a stone backed out of this chain.
I shall not spill a drop. Stop pulling the string so tight.
You're spilling the water.
You've had enough. You've had enough. Stop pulling the string so tight.
That's not tight at all. How is this?
Corden, it's only a game, and you're strangling me.
It's only a game, yet I believe you poisoned me in earnest.
Corden.
You've poisoned me in earnest. I feel so cold. I feel so cold. It's only a game. It's a very silly game. Why do we play this game? Why couldn't we just make a song about a lamb? I'm coming over the wall. No matter what you say, I want to be near you. Where is this wall? There is no wall, I think. Corden, give me some of your cloak. I want to be near you.
Strike the scene.
Don't puff so, Columbine.
My lord, what a mess this set is in. If there's one thing I hate above everything else, even more than getting my feet wet, it's clutter. He might have at least left the scene the way he found it. Don't you say so, Perrault?
Well, I don't know. I find it rather diverting the way it is. Shall we begin?
Ah! My God! What's that under the table?
It is the 2 bodies of the shepherds from the other play.
How curious of him to strangle him like that, with colored paper ribbons.
Yes. And yet I dare say he is just as dead. Cathernus, come drag these bodies out of here. We can't do a play with 2 dead bodies lying under the table. The audience won't stand for it.
What makes you think so? Pull down the tablecloth on the other play and hide them from the house, and play the farce. The audience will forget.
That's so. Give me a hand here, Columbine.
Perrault, a macaroon. I cannot live without a macaroon.
My only love, you are so intense. It's a Tuesday, Columbine. I'll kiss you if it's Tuesday.
It is Wednesday, if you must know. Is this my artichoke or yours?
Ah, Columbine, as if it mattered. Wednesday. Would be Tuesday then. Tomorrow, by any chance.
Tomorrow will be... Oh, Perrault, that isn't funny.
I thought it rather nice. Well, let us drink some wine and lose our heads and love each other.
Perrault, don't you love me now?
Love.